I'm in the car. It's just easier to do this than it is to even try and do stuff at home. And the video that I made the other day, after about three minutes or 3.5 minutes in, some mad signal hit my phone and there was a screeching sound and then the volume went. So the day that I took to upload that 12 minutes of video, the whole thing's lost. So I'm down at Port Beach because there's a Wi-Fi signal here, and no doubt it'll hit me, but um, this is what I'm going to try for now. So um, I was I was talking in the video the other day, the first 3 minutes or so, um, about something that was worrying me. Now I got to the point where I was mentioning about the electric car. So I'm going to keep going with that one, and then I'm going to do a very short, separate one, just talking about my concerns about um, the group that I looked in at the other day. Now I'm a bit reassured since then that hopefully things are coming around a bit, but it did frighten me at the time. So I'm going to do that one separately. So sticking to the vaccine injury side of things, um, I'm thinking maybe I might have made a bit of headway in, this is probably stuff everybody knows about, or, I've heard about it, but there's so much stuff comes at you. You don't look at everything. And I've never had a problem with technology before, and I've always liked technology, and I liked the new stuff, and I liked making life easier, and I liked the smart watch and the smart TV and all that kind of thing. It was nice. I liked it. So it never um, really became a situation. I never kind of got into the mindset where I, was like other people, where I was going, I have to learn how this works, and maybe this is what's wrong with me and stuff. So the few things that have happened over the last few days, at the end of that other video, I was talking about being out on Friday night and the great night we had, and when I got into the electric car, oh, couldn't put it into words what it was like. It was absolutely horrendous. Um, After having such a good night, all of a sudden I was absolutely floored. Couldn't function, couldn't think. Pain, pressure, absolutely out of this world. You couldn't ever try and describe it to anybody. You couldn't. Um, so the following day, myself and Stuart were talking, and we started coming to the conclusion that maybe this was an electric car. It seems to be an electric car, and that maybe that was what hit me. So since then, I've been looking into this in depth, and I have found a group of people. Well, one person in particular, Jerome, who's looking at hypersensitivity for electromagnetic frequencies. That some people just develop it. Smart meters seem to be the big thing. That it seems to have hit him through his. He went on holidays. When he came home, somebody had installed a whole lot of smart meters all around his home, and he was floored. So I've covered the smart meter at home. I just do what I can for now, until a little bit at a time, until I can research it properly and see what's available to me, what I can do, and so on. And I like to find my own way through it, rather than go straight in and bring somebody in. You just don't know if you're getting the right person for you. So I like to do things at my own pace and learn about it first. And so over the last 3 days, that's what I've been doing. And um, from the looks of things, the gadgety things that you plug in to neutralize it or reduce it or whatever, they just don't work. So there's no point in me doing that. There's a cheap way of getting a scanner yourself, but they're not great for people who have hypersensitivity. I mean, that's potentially what's wrong with me, that this vaccine has triggered something with me, that I am now hypersensitive to every signal that comes my way. And so that would explain me not being able to use the phone. The phone kills me, so it does. I hate talking on the phone. I don't want to talk on the phone. Short calls with people that I know very well, my long phone calls that I used to spend an hour on the phone talking to people, those days are over. And people ringing just for a little chat, um, I just don't do that anymore. I try and arrange to meet the person face to face, or I clear the day and I only do that, like I'm probably doing more today than I should be doing because I know I'm doing a phone call at 6. um but I switched off all my devices. I got the tinfoil out. I keep thinking of Better Call Saul and his brother. I'm going to turn into him, the brother. But if that's what it takes to get the pain done, then that's what I'll do. Um, so it's a matter of scanning the house to see what can be put right, what can be reduced down, and I've made I wrapped the smart meter. I've rung the ESB and I got the runaround. They put me on to somebody else and they contact me back and says nothing to do with us. We put them in, we don't take them out. You have to talk to the ESB. We're going to send a message onto the ESB for you to tell them to contact you. Of course, no sign them. So I will keep at that myself because that's coming out. It's definitely coming out. And in the meantime, the front of it is all wrapped with tinfoil, and I'm after making a big frame thing and wrapping that in tinfoil, and that's nailed to the wall on the other side to stop the rays coming through into the house. I took Tilex yesterday morning, and that's my norm. It's just how many do I have to take during the day? And you're not supposed to take them all the time. I take a break when I can, but when I don't take them, I'm in pain. Like I'm in pain now, and there's pressure, but it's bare. Well, I'm functioning. I'm functioning. So I'm getting by at the moment, but I haven't taken any painkillers since yesterday morning, since I started doing all this stuff. So, and it would also, there's a whole lot of things that would tie in with that. Like the Trinity device is really good, and I know it's doing stuff, but I think that the signals that are coming in are too powerful for it. So I have to reduce them down, and then I can get more benefit from the Trinity. And the treatments that I was getting, I'm getting great results from them, but then I'm coming back and I'm getting pelted by more rays. And I was always sensitive to everything, so now I'm hypersensitive to EMFs by the looks of things. And I just have to see what I can do to reduce it. And besides the pain in my head, I'm not bad, so maybe I might get some of my life back, more than I have now, because even the things that I'm enjoying at the moment can be a big struggle, and the planning that goes into it is ridiculous. Just to walk out the door, it's crazy. So I've taken a lot of notes and stuff, and I'm studying this, and I'm taking it at my pace. I am getting a little bit of a push by other people to say, do this and do that. I am not going to be told to do it their way. Whatever might suit them, suits them. Please stop telling me what way to do it. I'm doing it the right way. I'm doing it in the way that works for me. And I don't really want people telling me buy this, buy that, and these gadgets will take the thing down when I'm doing the research that says that they don't. It's for a waste of money. I've spent so much money on stuff that other people told me to do. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't want people telling me what to do. And especially if they become insistent. I'll break contact with people that keep pestering me and ringing me and ringing me and ringing me. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do it, do it, do it, do it. And I'm going, I'm not doing that. And they're going, do it, but do it, but do it. Just stop it. Stop it. It's horrendous when you're under pressure and you're sick and you're in pain and you've got a drill in your head because somebody just keeps on, and you want to be nice to them, but you feel like telling them where to go and blocking them. I'm very close to it at the moment, and I know the person means well, but they're doing my head in. You know who you are. So anyway, that's what I'm looking at the moment. So fingers crossed that this makes a difference. And there's so many people that I'm thinking of that are struggling in different ways with different stuff, and it's going through my head. I wonder, have they got something similar going on? Maybe this will help other people as well. So, and I know we've all known about. I mean, I can remember people talking about this 10 years ago, but it just, I had other stuff going on in my life. you know, call me thick. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. But I didn't suss it. And 20 months on, after me getting as sick as I am, I still haven't sussed it. All the talk is detox, detox, detox. Like, detoxing is not what I need. I have detoxed. I have detoxed till I almost died from it. You know, no more. Don't send me any protocols. Don't. I'll block you. Anybody that tells me they know somebody that'll help me, I'll block you. Just don't, you know. Helpful stuff is lovely, it's great, but the people that are pushing me and pushing me and pushing me, you know, I've done all that stuff and it hasn't worked and it's made me worse. So please don't do that. Just don't. Um, so I'm probably coming to the end of what I'm capable of doing today, and I have a phone call that's important to me that I need to do at 6. So I'm off the radar. Everything's been switched off. Phone is going to be in a different room. My laptop will be off. I'll be staying away from devices unless I feel absolutely wonderful and I feel like doing a bit of an update. But yeah, hopefully over the next little while I will be able to come up with some answers and maybe have a bit more better news than there has been recently. And thanks for all the support. I really, really appreciate people reaching out and the nice stuff, the nice messages. That means the world. It really does. It makes such a difference. It really does. Thank you. And I'll be back soon.